Welcome back to Heath Riles BBQ. Follow along today as we cook a Cajun Creole garlic butter and beef rub seasoned tomahawk Wagyu ribeye from the Butcher Shoppe in Pensacola, Florida. Let's get started. Like I said, we're keeping our tomahawk ribeye very simple. Now, as you know, I want to use a little bit of olive oil here, and I'm going to coat this in. I'm going to rub it in both sides. You want to coat all of that ribeye. This is such a big piece of meat. We're going to make sure all the rub gets stuck to it good. And this thing can take a little bit more rub too than what a smaller steak can take. I mean, you're talking about 3 pounds of Wagyu goodness here. And I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to be using my beef rub here. And what I want to do, I want to get up on this cap first, go around the sides, get a little bit done in. You can see this beef rub's got a nice pepper note on it. My beef rub's kind of the hidden jewel. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a light coat of beef rub. Pat that in. We'll flip that over and do the same thing to this side. Now, once you get the desired what you want on the beef rub and you get it patted in, you can let it sit here for about 10 or 15 minutes and sweat in if you want. I'm going to go ahead though and get some Cajun Creole garlic butter on. I want to get these flavors working, get it marrying on this ribeye. It's going to be kind of a spicy note, but several of us sharing this ribeye. This is not just for one person to eat. It's actually 4 of us eating on it tonight. And so I want to make sure when I season heavy, everybody's going to get a good flavor bite. Oh, all these herbs in this, the salt, pepper, onion, garlic, the chili powder, the paprika, the red pepper, the butter. I could go on and on and on, but this Cajun spice is absolutely delicious. Get both sides coated very well. Now, you just want to let it hang out and let it get ambient, let it come up here to room temperature about 20 minutes before we put it on the grill. We're going to get our Golden's cast iron grill fired up, get it running about 550 degrees, 500, somewhere up in that time, or somewhere up in that heat range. It really don't matter. And then we're going to get it on. We're going to sear this steak off, and then we're going to put the heat diverter in place and let it finish off. And this is going to be a great steak. Let's get it over to the grill. All right, the first thing we want to do is get our grill lid raised. We've already got our racks oiled and everything. You can see our royal oak lump charcoal is blazing hot. So let's get this steak on here. I think the best way to lay this thing. Now I'm gonna get that mash down. I'm gonna let the grill lid go for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna twist it. All right, we're hitting 125 degrees. I'm gonna get this probe out. This is gonna be the new ThermoWorks square dot. This is my first time using it, and I absolutely love this thing. It's got 2 probes instead of 1, so if you're cooking 2 different meats, let's get this thing up. Now, we're gonna let this steak rest, and man, that looks awesome. Let's get it over here on the board and let it rest. Now that our steak is off the grill, there's only one thing left to do, and that's get in here and cut it. So just to recap, I took a 3-pound Wagyu Tomahawk Ribeye that I got from the Butcher Shoppe, my good buddy Kevin Green in Pensacola, Florida. You can see the phone number in the description below. Give Kevin a call. His team down there will put something in a cooler, ship it to you fast, quick, 2 to 3 day shipping. Some of the best Wagyu beef you'll have in the country. You won't regret it. So we started off, we took this ribeye out of the pack, rubbed it down with a little bit of olive oil, fired up our Golden's cast iron grill with a little bit of royal oak lump charcoal and some tumbleweeds. We graciously seasoned it with beef rub and Cajun Creole garlic butter. Put it on, grilling at about 550 degrees, about 2 minutes, and then we flipped it. We kept spinning it, got some good hatch marks as you can see, pulled the grates out, put the heat deflector in, put my ThermaWorks brand new square dot in, set it to 125 degrees, finish this ribeye off, and it's gonna be perfect. So now that I've told you all about it, it had a total cook time of about 10 minutes, believe it or not. 10 to 11, somewhere up in there. That chef's alarm let me know when it was ready. That square dot did. Now, let's get in here and cut it. I'm gonna come off the bone here. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. I wonder how this thing is. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now that is a perfect piece of medium rare Wagyu beef right there. Little bit Pittsburgh style right in the eye like I like it. Medium rare out toward the edges, just the way I want it. Remember, if this is not the way you like it, leave it on the grill and bring it on up a few more degrees. Cook it to 130. It's your call, it's your piece of meat. If you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, follow along with your friends. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. I'll see you next week.